Imagine knowing that the next 24 hours would be the last hours of your life. Your closest friends would abandon you. One of your own disciples would betray you. And yet, your heart would still be filled with love and forgiveness. This is the story of the last 24 hours of Jesus Christ. It was the time of Passover in Jerusalem. The city was crowded with thousands of pilgrims, but among the crowds an event was about to unfold that would change human history forever. Jesus Christ knew his time had come, yet there was no fear on his face, only peace. That evening, Jesus gathered with his 12 disciples in an upper room. It would become known as the Last Supper. Before the meal began, Jesus did something no one expected. He poured water into a basin, wrapped a towel around his waist, and began washing his disciples' feet. In those days, washing feet was considered the work of the lowest servant. When it was Peter's turn, he said, "Lord, you shall never wash my feet." Jesus gently replied, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me." At that moment, the disciples began to understand that true greatness is found in humility and service. As the meal continued, the atmosphere suddenly became heavy. Jesus looked around the table and said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me tonight." Silence filled the room. One by one, the disciples asked, "Surely not I, Lord?" But one man remained unusually quiet, Judas Iscariot. He had already agreed to hand Jesus over to the religious leaders in exchange for 30 pieces of silver. A short time later, Judas quietly left the room. The night grew darker. At the end of the meal, Jesus took the bread, gave thanks, broke it, and said, "This is my body, given for you." Then he took the cup and said, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, poured out for many." Afterward, Jesus and his disciples walked to the Garden of Gethsemane on the Mount of Olives. There he told his disciples, "Stay here, keep watch and pray." Then he went a little farther, knelt down, and prayed alone. His prayer was filled with deep sorrow and complete surrender. "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." When he returned, he found his disciples asleep. He woke them and said, "Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation." Just then, lights appeared in the distance. A crowd carrying torches and weapons was approaching the garden. Leading them was Judas. He walked straight to Jesus and greeted him with a kiss. That kiss became the signal the soldiers needed to identify him. The soldiers immediately arrested Jesus. Fear spread among the disciples, and they fled in every direction. And in that moment, the most significant final 24 hours in human history entered their darkest chapter. In the next part, you will witness Jesus standing before the high priests, Pontius Pilate's final judgment, the painful journey to the cross, and the 7 last words of Jesus Christ. The story becomes even more powerful and deeply moving from here. So, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of this inspiring series. May God bless you.